Here we have the new 2022 GMC Sierra 1500 Limited. This one comes in the SLT trim level. That paint color is Summit White. And the interior consists of perforated jet black leather. And the powertrain on this Sierra is a 3-liter turbo diesel, inline 6 engine, made it to a 10-speed automatic transmission. As we get to the front end here, we have LED daytime running lights, LED headlamps, along with LED fog lights. And down here we have 20-inch polished aluminum wheels. We get passive keyless entry on all 4 doors. Here are the controls for the power door locks, power windows, power mirrors, power folding mirrors, as well as the memory seats. Headlamp controls, 4-wheel drive controls, electronic parking brake. And there's our power driver seat with power lumbar support. Let's check out the rear seat space. So really great leg room back here. I'm 6'3" and have the seat in front of me adjusted for someone of my size. And I have plenty of space, so you could definitely fit 5 full-size adults in here. And I probably have about, call it 2-3 inches of headroom. And there are rear AC vents, USB-C and USB-A charging port, and a 12-volt. You have cup holders here. Then we have cup holders and a little storage here. But now onto the cargo space. So there's our back end there. And we do have LED tail lights on this Sierra. And then of course you can use the multi-pro tailgate here. And there's our power passenger seat with power lumbar support. And before we check out the engine, I'm gonna take a quick look at that window sticker. So stickers for right at $57,335. Of course, this one has the SLT premium package, so the front buckets, home remote, ventilated, cooled seats, a few other features. And look at the gas mileage that this turbo diesel gets, pretty good. And this is probably the best way to do it if you're gonna get a 22, because you can probably get the price down on these because the outgoing body style, the actual 22 Sierras are gonna be pretty hard to come by, and they're probably gonna have some markup in them. But there's that 3-liter Duramax. Now onto the driver's seat. So, heated leather wrap steering wheel. Pretty good in terms of maneuverability for driving a truck, so I like that. And then to our radio, we have AM, FM, XM radio along with Bluetooth audio. And then we have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto compatibility as well. And there's our backup camera. Then if you have a tow hitch, we can toggle our dual zone automatic climate controls here on the screen, or we can go down here and we have manual buttons for all of that and knobs. And then we have those 3-stage heated cooled seats up here. And then we can toggle that auto stop. We can let down the tailgate remotely. A few other features along with a 3-prong household plug-in, 110 volt trailer brake controller, and then 2 USB ports, a USB-C and a USB-A. Cup holders, additional storage here. Center console cubby space, more USB ports and an aux input. And then we have our universal home remote and then a power sliding rear window. There's a view of that back seat from up here. So glove compartment owner's manual down here, pretty good size. And you have additional space up here for whatever you see fit. Now to the left side of the steering wheel, we have cruise controls, that heated steering wheel toggle I talked about earlier. Then to the right side, we can go through our gauge clusters and all the views there. And then Bluetooth controls here. And behind the steering wheel, we have our trackless controls on the left side, our radio station favorites, and then our volume behind here on the right side. Here's our push button start. Finally, here's our key fob with remote start. And now we're gonna go ahead and take this 2022 GMC Sierra 1500 Limited SLT with the Duramax diesel out on the road for a quick test drive. So off the bat, I just love how the 10-speed pairs with this 3-liter Duramax. And even though it's not a 2500 or a 3500, it still drives like a diesel should, and just really nice there with the most clean and crisp shifts you could ask for. And the power's right there when you need it. And to me, this is actually, I think, the best driving 1500, because it just, the shifts are there, the turbo helps out a ton. And it's just fun to put your foot down on it. And on top of that, you're getting 22 gallons or 22 miles a gallon in the city, and then 26 miles per gallon on the highway. We're going to test out that theory here. Have the cruise set on 72 going down the interstate. And there it is, right in that 24 to 26 miles per gallon threshold there. And I'm on a slight incline too. So as I come down, you'll see it go up. So of course now it's saying about 28, 30, but just expect that 26 miles per gallon on the highway. And it just drives so nicely. And overall, I like the brake pedal feel. You have to put your foot down a little bit, but it makes it really smooth when you're wanting to stop it. And you've always got more to go. We'll give it a little throttle here. Just really crisp acceleration. And just knowing that you could tow quite a bit with this truck, but you still get really great fuel efficiency when you're just needing to drive to work or something, I really do think that this is the best of both worlds when it comes to a pickup truck. And GM did a good job at recognizing that and putting a diesel in a full-size truck. And even in the mid-size trucks like the Colorados and the Canyons, the diesels are great, but I just think this is the best way to set it up for a pickup truck. You have the full capability of a full-size truck, and then you have the fuel mileage of a mid-size car. And you just can't beat that. And something else I just realized, just cruising down this road, the engine's revving it right at 1,000 RPMs. And it's almost like I'm driving a hybrid here. Most of the noise, about 95% of it, to me, is coming from the wind and the actual road, not the powertrain. And you can just barely hear it. This will bring us to the end of my review of the 2022 GMC Sierra 1500 Limited SLT.